Say hey everyone, welcome into another edition of Say Hey Plays. My name is Jose Bouquett. Solo show today, but it's going to be a fun show today. A small card, 7 gamer here today. Going to be a lot of action in it. I would say I have 4 plays in 7 games, which now has recently been a lot of action for me. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be relying on the chat as always. Shout out to you guys, everyone in there. It's going to be a fun show, and we will get right into it. But of course, you guys might have seen a little thumbnail here. Maybe perhaps a new sponsor. Yes, Say Hey Plays does have a new presenting sponsors. Shout out to our friends at Dr. Squatch. Now, you guys are wondering, what the fuck is Dr. Squatch? Well, Dr. Squatch, guys, soap. Soap for men, guys. Smells great. Right now, you can go to their website, get the Galaxy Pack, and guess what? For Memorial Day, they've got a brand new sale going on right now. Starting the 27th to the 30th, go to Dr. Squatch's website and use promo code Memorial 10. Memorial 10, guys. Memorial 10. You guys can get a you guys can choose your discount actually, and I'm butchering this read, but let me tell you, you guys can choose your discount here. If you guys spend $45, you guys save 10 with discount code Memorial 10, and if you spend $60, you save $15 with discount code Memorial 15. Get the Galaxy bundle. It's a great time. The soap looks cool, as you guys can see here, and you guys can get all these different soaps. They look cool, smell great, and all that good jazz. So remember, go to their website. The link is in the description below right now in the video. So nice and easy for you guys to click it, visit the website, and get yourself some soap today. With that being said, let's get into Say Hey Plays 49. Say Hey Plays 49 officially underway here after butchering that read, but hey, we'll get better as we go along. Shout out to Dr. Squatch. What up to everyone in the comments right now? Dabby Cab, AOD, Ron, Lofton, Lance LaRose, Chief. And by the way, AOD asking, does it clean my black hole? Yes. Yes, it will. And it will redeem your black hole into something presentable to other human beings. That is my promise to you. Shout out to HDTube also in the chat right now. Shout out to you, my guy. I'll say it right now off the top. I've got 4 plays for the people. Right now, we've locked in officially. And of course, you guys can check my Twitter at Jose Bouquett. See all the plays as I post them. It's easy, the best way to contact me too for whatever reason. Shout out you guys if you guys are watching and you guys do follow me on Twitter. Would appreciate that as well. But we're on the Red Sox team total over 3.5 at plus 105. Tampa Bay first 5 minus a half at minus 120. And 2 other late additions that I made here. And we will talk about those shortly. But those first 2 plays we talked about on betting with the bag this morning, kind of laid out the reasoning there. Might not take as much time on those games, but do want to shout out those plays that are on my card already. So let's get into it. Let's get into game 1. The first game on the docket here, we've got the Cubs versus the Reds. Kyle Hendricks versus Luis Castillo here. Very interesting pitching matchup, to say the least. I feel like we've seen this pitching matchup for decades. This is just kind of like the wake, rinse, wash, repeat pitching matchup in this kind of little series we got here. Hendricks versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Last time out, 5 innings, 8 hits, 7 earned runs off 4 home runs there, 3 Ks, 2 walks. And that was coming off seeing them for the first time, 5 2/3, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 Ks, 2 walks. Kyle Hendricks on a back-to-back. You see that slow shit twice, you will get your read on it. And normally, you know, in past years, Kyle Hendricks was a home road split guy this year. Or in the past years, I said he was a home road split guy. Molly the dog making an appearance with the yawn. But this year, he's got a 5.24 ERA and 22 innings pitched on the road and a 4.61 ERA at home with 27 in the 3rd innings pitched there. So kind of, you know, pretty much the same. Right now, the Reds' offense is shocking to say this right now, 12th against righties, 120 weighted runs created plus, while the Cubs are sitting at 77 weighted runs created plus against righties this month. That is 25th in the league. So I ultimately didn't have anything on this game. And I found this interesting. Shout out to Steve Buchanan, I believe his name is. I should double check that before shouting him out. I actually asked him to be on the show. No response yet, but we'll hold on faith. Works for DraftKings, tweets out the money percentages and handle percentages and all that bets percentages periodically throughout the day. And I wrote some of them down because I thought some of them were pretty interesting. On this game, 41% of the handle and 72% of the bets are on Chicago money line here. So very interesting there. 59% of the handle on Cincinnati, 28% of the bets on Cincinnati. So big money on Cincinnati tonight. So I'm ultimately going to stay off this game. A lot of money on the Reds, it seems. So we'll stay off and move on. Let's check the comments to see if anyone has anything. Say hey 49 and my guy Mr. MDR as we call him. 49, primarily a pitcher's numbers. So we learned that. Rod Gidtree. There we go. This is always an interesting segment because it tests my pronunciations as well. That's how I can read. Tim Wakefield, shout out to Wake. Charlie Huth, Jose Mesa, Chris Sale, and Tom Catalati. And shout out to Warren Cromartie, also Warren 49. So shout out to that as well. DJ Woodworker in here as well. Snitzel Smo, what's up, my guy? Snoosh, I think that says. So shout out to you, dude. Appreciate that. Move on to the next game, Miami versus the Tampa Bay Rays here. This was my second game, or my second game, my second bet I had here. I bet this one. Drew Rasmussen, you guys know my guy here, 7-1 this year. First 5 records so far. One of the best first 5 pitchers. He's at a minus 120 today. I took it earlier today. Let me double check and see if that's still the price because I did lock that in. And maybe, perhaps there's some line movement. Nope, still minus 120. Cody Pertite on the other side, I gave a pretty comprehensive breakdown on him earlier this morning, so I'm not going to go too in depth about it, but he is a primarily fastball changeup slider guy. His changeup's been phenomenal this year, only 3 hits and 129 thrown, and he's had only 1 start this year, and it was versus the Nationals at home, and that was not last start, but the start before it. And you say his last appearance was over against the Braves. Went 4 2/3, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 4 Ks, and 1 walk. So I think he's a good pitcher, but he's only given up 2 earned runs this whole year. And how long will that last against the Rays, who I think can get to him here? And Rasmussen, I think, a better pitcher than Cody, obviously. So we'll see how this game goes. First 5, minus a half for me on the Tampa Bay Rays. I hope you guys enjoy. Also, perhaps you guys can hear the pitter-patter of Molly the dog walking around, getting her walks in, getting the steps in. Shout out to Molly the dog. Kyle Hitlian in here as well. The gas station report. Nasty Nate asking if I bet against the Sox yesterday. I took the White Sox team totals. So I did not bet against the Sox per se. I thought there would be runs. And there were runs for a Sox team. Just not the white ones. I was kind of, I was at the end of the game hoping, fingers crossed. I was like, can we please get a position player for the Red Sox to close it out? So that'll be interesting. Top set in the building as well. Had a tough day yesterday, top set, but let's try to get your money back here. Small card, but let's try to get the money here. Let's try to find it here. And this is one of my first additions as we move on. Orioles, Yankees here. I did my research into JP Spears, and I like what I'm seeing from JP Spears. He's becoming, I don't know, he's not really becoming, but he's very much a control master, it seems like. He's only walked, let's see here. I'm trying to find it here. I actually didn't even write it down. What an asshole brute of me. He's had like 30 strikeouts this year and only 2 walks. He's been phenomenal. And I really like pitchers that can control the zone and everything like that. His last 2 starts in AAA, he went 4 2/3, no hits, 1 earned run, a walk, 7 Ks, and 15. And on the 15th, his next start before that, 5 2/3, 2 hits, no earned run, 6 Ks, and a walk there. So, and by the way, in all of his starts in AAA, maximum amount of hits he's allowed is 3. So he's been fantastic. The Yankees' 25th pitching prospect there. Primarily sinker, slider, changeup, and that's kind of seemingly what everyone's doing. It's a fastball that moves one way or another, slider, changeup. I really think that he's been a fun prospect to watch develop if you're a Yankees fan. I mean, the no walks is something that everyone loves to see. and his K to walk percentage, we'll look at it right now. Oh my goodness, it's phenomenal actually. K to walk percentage, if you have over a 10, that's considered excellent. 2022 so far, he's got a 12.46. In 2021, he had a 10.97. So I like where we're going there with JP Sears. Tyler Wells on the other side. I do also like Tyler Wells. I like what the sinker ball stuff can do. Pierre Loshak is a sinker ball whisperer, I guess. He kind of knows if sinker ball's got his sinker baller has his stuff, then they're almost unhittable. But if they aren't locating, they'll leave the ball out in the middle of play and get crushed. I think Tyler Wells on his day can be a very good starter. He's gone. This will be his third time against the Yankees now, and all these Orioles pitchers will have that issue because the Yankees and the Orioles play seemingly all the time now. But Tyler Wells' last two starts versus the Tampa Bay Rays, 4 2/3, 2 hits, 3 earned runs, a home run, 4 Ks, and 2 walks. There at Detroit before that, 4 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs, a home run allowed, 2 Ks, and 1 walk. And his last start against the Yankees, if you're wondering, 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs off a home run, 4 Ks, and no walks. And that was at Yankee Stadium too. So he's familiar with this. He's pitched on this mound. The Orioles right now against lefties, dead last this month, 75 weighted runs created plus. All this to say, guys, under. I'm on the first five under here. I'm on the first five under for -110. I think that both of these pitchers can go out there and do a good job. The series has been pretty high scoring, and I think that will drop here soon. So I'm taking the under 4 and the first five at -110 for me as Molly drags her ass around the floor. Shout out to Molly the dog as always. Next game on our slate here, we'll move on. Not Baltimore. Philadelphia Phillies versus the Atlanta Braves. Ranger Suarez versus Charlie Morton here. Fun matchup. Charlie Morton, a -165 favorite here with Ranger, almost a +140 here. And Rangers starting to grow on me again. I was kind of bullish on him to first start off the season, but I've eventually came around and he's starting to pitch well. He had back-to-back against the Dodgers, and that's one of the toughest teams to have a back-to-back against. We'll be honest here. And by the way, I forgot to mention for the Yankees Orioles game according to our man Buchanan and his percentages for the DraftKings Sportsbook, over 75, over 7.5 right now in the Yankees game, over 7.5, I should say. 81% of the handle and 81% of the bet. So a lot of people on the over. So I think that's a very interesting factor there. The number is stayed at 7.5, and everyone on the over. So still on the under 4. So we'll see. But Ranger last two starts against the Dodgers, 3 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 Ks, 2 walks at home. And then at the Dodgers, he went a full 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs there again, 1 home run, 6 Ks, and 1 walk there. Charlie Morton on the other side, he's kind of found it. Early season struggles. He was shaky. Now he's went at Miami last time out, 5 1/3, 7 hits, 3 earned runs off a home run, 5 Ks, and a walk. And then at home for the Padres, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 9 Ks, and 1 walk there. Let's look at the comments here real quick because I am staying off of this one here personally. By the way, Dabby Cab saying 6-0 or 7-1 first five now with my boy. I believe that boy is Yu Darvish. Darvish, the money train. Choo choo. It does seem like the Padres did scratch across a run because it's 1-0 now. Yu Darvish doing his thing. I like Aaron Ashby too, so I should have bet the first five under there. Eric Jones, when Miami loses their previous game by 4 runs, they're 8-2 to the over in the next game. Interesting there. I like that. HD Tube likes A's first five, and I guess Moneyline also. Lanceros, Sears has a lot of upside. Talking about JP. By the way, I think I just like the name JP as well. JP, a great name. Fire Eisen, Crawford, like them all. HP Tube also saying Padres first five about to cash. And that's what he was referencing to earlier with Dabby Cab. That's what I was referring to earlier with Dabby Cab. Top set off on this game. DJ Woodworker looking to fade Atlanta, and A's are up 3-0 over Seattle right now. That's good. Good for you guys. I did not know that A's game was on right now. I'm currently watching Padres Brewers and Dodgers Nats, but I'm actually going to switch games during the show. I didn't know that the Tigers Twins went to extra innings right now. That's in the bottom of the 10th, 4-2. Little score update in the middle of the show. Still got a 0-0 and 9-2 for the Mets Giants game. That game kind of bit everyone right in the ass. A lot of people are on the Mets, and Zapucky not ready. Not ready for the majors. It happens. It happens. AOD saying, I have Tim Anderson and Ronald Acuna to hit an RBI and JD Martinez to to record a hit and your Tampa Bay first 5 inning pick and a parlay plus 677 there, or plus 1677, I should say. So like that, AOD. Hope that cashes for you, my man. Move on to the next game. We're on the 5th game on our docket here. So only 2 more after this. Like I said, a quick show, guys. We've midweek shows, maybe not the longest, maybe not the most entertaining with just me, but hopefully they're most profitable. And if you guys jump on and comment on these shows, I definitely like you guys the most. So obviously, shout out to my guy AOD. Danzo in the chat as well. Danzo, I was praising your name last night with the Orioles on Twitter. I was just tweeting like, Danzo, wherever you are, let's go Orioles. They couldn't come out with a full game money line, but they got a bunch of runs, and it was an interesting game. Good bet, Danzo. Don't hate it at all with a plus 250 or plus 210, whatever it was. It was a great bet. So don't hate it. Unfortunately, didn't cash for you, but again, I thought it was a great bet. Cal Quantrill versus Javier here, and Christian Javier is a pitcher that I like, and I've bet on frequently. And I bet on him at the Nationals. I believe I had them run line that game, and that was before his previous start. But he went 3 2/3, 8 hits, 7 earned runs there off a home run, 5 Ks, 3 walks, and I was like, whoa, that's not good. And I got a little worried. Didn't go to him last start, and then he went out there and dazzled again versus the Rangers at home. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run off a home run, 9 Ks, and 1 walk there. So a lot of impressive stuff from Javier. Cal Quantrill on the other side has been, I don't know. I consider Cal at this point kind of just a very league average pitcher. He does not have a start where he's not giving up a run this year. It kind of is just fluctuates 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, like kind of goes all over the place. Versus Cincinnati, last time out, 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, a home run there, 5 Ks, no walks. And that's the Chicago White Sox. It goes 6 1/3, 10 hits, 4 earned runs, a home run allowed there, 3 Ks, no walks there. Right now, both of these offenses are, I would say the Cleveland Guardians have taken a step back, obviously. 19th, 102 runs created plus, but we expected them to be kind of shit. So this has been a better than expected from Cleveland. And of course, the Astros are doing their thing. 135 weighted runs created plus against righties this month. That is third in the league. So a lot of interesting points there. I will bring up the percentages here. On the over right now, it's 73% of the handle and 71% of the bets. I should just say the cash. I don't know why I'm saying the handle like I'm some schmuck. But 73% of the cash and 71% of the bets on the over, according to DraftKings Sportsbook. And right now, everyone all over the Astros, which makes a lot of sense. So stay off game for me here. Apparently, a lot of people who bet on DraftKings like the over. We'll move on to the next game here. A game, I guess we'll talk about it here. I've got to play, obviously. The next 2 games, Red Sox, White Sox, Lucas Giolito versus Dick Mount and Rich Hill. And I took the Red Sox team total over 3.5. They've been on fire. What can we say? 16 runs last time out, and we're going to get only 4. We only need 4 runs. I understand that, they'll take an offense and take a step back. Maybe they left all the hits out yesterday, blah, 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 blah. Lucas Giolito, my Cy Young pick, and I do have my Cy Young future. I think I have it on Bovada, but shout out to them. Well, I hope he pitches well in a sense, but I think if we could get just two from Giolito through 5 or 6, I think the other 2 can come from the bullpen, which has not been that great this year. And the Red Sox bats have been on fire. I also like the full game over. Let me double check and see the price here again. I'm pretty surprised that the over is so low at a 7.5 right now. Bovada, it's a -107 on according to the DraftKings Sportsbook and our guy Steve Buchanan right now. 50% of the money is on the over right now, but 76% of the bets and 50%, or I should say, you already know 50% of the money is on the under, and only 24% of the bets. So a lot of people on the under here, and I don't know. White Sox against lefties concern me. Rich Hill, or I should say Lucas Giolito, has been good, not great. Last two starts at the Royals, 5 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs off a home run, 7 Ks and 2 walks. And then versus the Cleveland Guardians, 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run there, 5 Ks and a walk there. He's given up 6 home runs in 4 starts. So long ball has been an issue. And according to Ballpark Pal, ballparkpal.com, if you guys are interested, it has the second highest percentage of, or say, like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it has like a 13% more likelihood of home runs happening in today's conditions, I guess is the best way to say it. Right there, it's second beside Angel Stadium, which we'll talk about here soon. It's humid, 88% humidity, and a little wind blowing in. So home runs is expected, I guess. So I'll take the over 3.5 for the Red Sox. I would not hate a full game over here as well for those interested. Let's look at the comments here as well, my guys. Let's see here. Shout out to my guy, Dan Gamblestein in here. DX Filer, Lance LaRose. Mets Giants was a solid over. Yes, it was. Boston Nick in the house. Shout out to Boston Nick, aka Boca Nick. Shout out to you, my guy. DJ Woodworker. Winds blowing in. I still like the over a little bit, 3 miles an hour, whatever it is. We'll see. Top Set says, I love the White Sox, hate the price. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know why the Red Sox would be a plus 140 again. I definitely would. It would be dog or pass for me just based on price alone, obviously. Rodney Barton in here. What up, my man? Lance Rose, expect rain in Cincinnati. And Real Deal Brian saying, hurry. Yeah, hurry and hit the like, please. Please do hurry and hit the like. Last game on our card, I do have a play on it. Thankfully, the Rangers versus the LA Angels. Hell no. Boca Nick, damn, that hurts. I'm sorry, Boca Nick. It's okay. That's what I mean, you and my sister, we guys live like 30 minutes away from each other. So shout out to you guys. Glenn Otto versus the LA Angels and Reed Detmers here. And I said I was going to fade Reed Detmers last start after his no-hitter. And I wanted to do it against a better team, basically. I was like, I want to pick my spot here. And he did end up struggling against the Rangers. 3 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 home runs, 4 Ks, 2 walks. And here is it just there's a lot of factors, I guess, going against Reed. The no-hitter, coming off of that, maybe we'll see lingering effects against the Rangers again, back-to-back. Rangers right now, obviously, are 22nd against righties, 88 weighted runs created plus. That's an issue. But I took the Rangers here. I took the Rangers team total over 3.5, I believe. Let me double check here. Yes, Rangers team total over 3.5 at -120. Wasn't confident enough in the Rangers, I guess, to take the money line. Maybe I'm just being a coward. But I will say this again, mentioning the money, 50% of the cash on the over and this. Actually, no, sorry, that's the Boston game, I should say. 96% of the cash on the over here and 71% of bets on the over 9 here as well. A lot of people like it, and obviously everyone all over the Angels. So I like the Rangers to score at least 4. I think Reed Detmers is susceptible here, and DJ Woodworker, another good shout out. Yes, run in the first run inning here. I also like that as well. I think Glenn Otto could be a good pitcher, but I'm not confident enough to back him first 5, unfortunately. So we will keep an eye on Glenn Otto and monitor his progress because I want him to become a bet on pitcher, and hopefully we can do that. So here, Kyle Henley on the Angels. He makes those big boy bets. So you guys pay attention to that, and he posts them on Twitter too. So follow Kyle Henley on Twitter. Shout out to him, and shout out to Roger that 215. Appreciate you, my man, for watching as always. The Immigrant Dominican Venezuelan Alliance, stay strong. Appreciate you, my guy. Yes, so that is all the games, shockingly enough. I know that you guys are shocked to hear there's only a 7-game card here today. But it was a fun one. We're gonna recap our card, we're gonna recap our card here, and then we'll give our shout out to our new presenting sponsor here again. But first, we'll give the bets. Boston team total over 3.5 at plus 105 there. Tampa Bay first five minus a half at minus 120. And two additions, pre-show, post, during show, whatever you want to call it. Yankees, Orioles first five under 4 at minus 110. And the Texas team total over 3.5 at minus 124. Me. Gonna be a good day. I can feel it. Gonna be a good day. 160 and 49 plus 13.32 units on the year. And looking to get back to 20. We've kind of steadied out, like we said, still in a winning position, and I like where we are. So appreciate all that. Thanks for everyone for watching. Let's give a quick shout out to the chat. Reek, that was fast. I'm sorry. Seven games. I know, yeah. This is what we do. I'm all about pace and space. Pace and space. Jose, the more I look, White Sox spot is the move here. Top set. I'm gonna move on the White Sox. There we go. And I keep gonna do it. And by the way, Roger that 1-0 on when he tells me to bet the Red Sox. I don't bet the Red Sox. He's 1-0 now. So keep that record, my man. Mr. Heat, like that DX Filer in here as well. Like I mentioned, just followed Kyle Hentley on Twitter. Do that, my guy. Definitely go follow him on Twitter. And remember, like I said, if you scroll down a little bit, click on the link in the description. It'll take you to our new presenting sponsors. Shout out to the guys at Dr. Squatch, a shampoo for men. It looks cool. It smells great. Go grab the Galaxy pack right now, the Galaxy bundle, I should say right now. The shampoos look awesome. The Area 51 brick, black hole, Mars bar, and the moon rock here. So let me show you this specific picture of the black hole so you can see the soap. Looks cool. Smells great right now. Click on that link in the description. And remember, guys, Memorial Day weekend is coming, and it's going to be a sweaty one. It's going to be hot. So get your fucking Squatch on. Smell good. Memorial Day sale starts the 27th, ends the 30th, so short time. So I'm telling you guys this in advance. Get ready. If you spend $45, you save 10, and if you spend 60, you save 15 with code Memorial10 or Memorial15. And go get yourself a Galaxy bundle. Not sure if you want to buy the whole bundle initially. You can buy the individual soaps. Go buy the individual soaps. $6. $6 for the individual soaps. So it'll be great, guys. Go do that. Use promo code Memorial10 and Memorial15, and definitely use our link in the description so they know we sent you, or I guess they know I sent you at Say Hey Plays. Awesome, beautiful, guys. Cannot wait. It's gonna be fun. And Roger that. I said by the way, he said shit's an experience. Best soap, hands down. Roger that. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to get my own here. Mine's on the way actually right now. I'm getting myself the Area 51 brick. So it's gonna be fun. I cannot wait. See, I'll get Helga to review it as well and let you guys know what she thinks. This is gonna be a fun time. Julian Cesario, the author, in here. Padres money line, Houston -1, Angels team total over 4.5. So let's get it, my man. 9-1-1 these last 2 days. Let's go 3-0 tonight. Come on, Julian. Let's go. And Jennifer Luches, I believe that's how you say it. A lot of underdogs will win tonight, guys. So be careful. Red Sox are an underdog, so I do like that. I cannot wait for that. Like I said, shout out to our guys at Dr. Squatch. And shout out to everyone watching, 57 people, for this quick 30-minute bomb in here. Appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to say hey on social media. My name has been Jose Bouquett. Follow me on social media at Jose Bouquett. And we'll be back here tomorrow. Bobano Thursday's back. Going to be a fun time. Bigger card, obviously. More fun. Going to be great. Until then, see you guys.